Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BNN. We have some 12-week out physique updates and very exciting news out of none other than Brazil from Rafael Brandao and Horse MD. So if you're interested in that type of content, definitely consider sticking by. But if you're new here, I'm your host on the Bodybuilding News Network, Josh Sanch. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out another video. Now, as we jump right into the exciting news here, I do want to thank two outlets that were covering this specifically. Was Old School Maramba News. I think that they've been doing a great job. And then also BBN, Brazilian Bodybuilding News, is another channel over on Instagram doing a great job covering this stuff. So I do want to thank them so much for, really setting the standard and doing a great job of getting this information out to everyone quickly. But as of Neil Yoda Hill is the coach of Rafael Brandao, has announced that Raphael or Raf has ended his off season. If you remember, he took off the entire 2020. Well, he qualified for this last Olympia, dropped out quite early. He was one of the very first people to say he wasn't doing the show, and then really took a huge focus in the off season, trying to build as much muscle as possible, trying to, really make some improvements upon that top 10 finish at that last Olympia that he did. So I'm very excited to hear that he has jumped into a prep. He is, as of we know so far, 12 weeks out from his first show. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the bodybuilding season is very much alive. We do not have much of a break from the Japan Pro was the last men's open show, and now we're jumping right into another pro show, and that's going to be the 2024 Arnold Classic, and that is in Columbus, Ohio, in the United States. It is, in my opinion, one of the best shows, and it does rival the Mr. Olympia, as I've attended both shows in person, and I honestly can say that the Arnold Classic is a very, very exciting venue, and it's also, everything is very close and localized, and I really did enjoy that atmosphere. But you can see in this video over on Rafael Brandao's YouTube channel that Old School Maramba News reported on, so thank you for that snippet. Talking about some of the shows that he wants to do. And that's also very exciting to hear from him, is that he wants to do 5 shows in 2024, including the Mr. Olympia. And that was something I wasn't expecting from him. I was happy to see that he wanted to do the Tampa Pro. I thought it was an interesting show for him to throw in to all of that. But the big piece of information here, ladies and gentlemen, is that he wants to do every single Arnold Classic, except I thought I saw that the Arnold Classic South Africa, was coming out. And then I don't know if the Arnold Australia is back yet or not. But, there are usually 4 or 5 different Arnold Classics, to include the Arnold Classic Europe, but that's an Elite Pro show. So happy to hear that he's going to be doing all these Arnold Classics. I think that's just phenomenal for him. I think he has the physique to be competitive in all those shows, and debatably even win those shows. So best of luck to Rafael Brandao coming into those shows. Next up, we have some Arnold Classic news from Horse MD. And I know I always butcher his name, but Marcelo de Angelis, right? Angelis is his name. And this guy was crazy this last season. He came into his pro debut absolutely shocking people. Top 3, beating Nathan D'Asha. I mean, what can you want more from a pro debut than beating out someone who's won 11 pro shows and is still very, very competitive? So I thought that was a huge win for him. But looking at this article that Brazilian Bodybuilding News, BBN, shout out to BBN, posted over on Instagram, essentially talking about how Horse MD talked with Arnold, or talked with the Arnold committee, and was given that verbal go, that in the military we call that the VOCO, the verbal consent, saying that, hey, you're going to get the special invite, so start prepping. Be ready and make sure you get your travel arrangements in order, because we want you at the Arnold, Ohio this March 1st through 3rd, 2024, like I said, in Columbus, Ohio. So this is going to be a very exciting Arnold Classic. I thought last year was a phenomenal show as well. You had Nick Walker versus Samson Dauda, which was ladies and gentlemen, it was a very, very exciting lineup. And then you also had some other people in there. I believe William Bonac did the show as well before taking the season off. So maybe we're going to see a lot of exciting names in the 2024 Arnold Classic. I know Classic Physique as well looks for a lot of invitations and brings a lot of exciting talent into those shows as well. So we're going to see an amazing lineup at this Arnold Classic. And I do have some military stuff coming down the pipeline soon that might prevent me from going to the Arnold Classic and the Olympia. I'm really hoping it doesn't line up to where I miss both, but I definitely will be missing one of them. So stay tuned for that news once it hits. Once I get that piece of paper telling me where I'm going, I'll let you guys know. But if you guys are new here, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Please consider subscribing, as it really does help the channel grow. I saw a huge response and outreach from the last video, so I just want to thank everyone who watched that video. Huge response. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. But I'm Josh Sanj here on the Bodybuilding News Network, your host. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.